In this video, I wanted to do a really vulnerable share. I didn't want to share this, but then on the clock, I saw 444, and that for me was a sign that angels are around and they are really supporting me to share this message. So I woke up really early this morning and like around 4, and I felt really called to feel like how I'm really feeling, my real emotions. So I did like that a couple of minutes of process that I follow to feel like how I'm really feeling, be like deeper, like the my real feelings deeper than the emotions that my mind is creating, like those intense emotions. So I just spent like a couple of minutes to feel how I'm really feeling, and how I felt was that I'm actually feeling really like madly and deeply in love with myself, same as like how the kind of love that I experience for my daughter, that is a love that I'm feeling. And I was like, oh my god, like really, like I've got there. I was just talking to someone yesterday that like that's my aim, that the kind of love that I experience for my daughter, like I have, like that's my aim, to experience like that kind of love for myself as well. And I don't think I'm there yet. I think I will be. So I was just talking to someone about it, and this morning when I woke up, like I felt like when I went to feel like how I'm really feeling right now, I felt like this really like deep love for myself. So that's like one part. And then because like I was just not able to sleep, and then when I'm not able to sleep, then I know like that some kind of guidance like that's coming in, that I need to tap into. And then I asked for the guidance, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna shoot a video today, and whatever guidance that comes across, like for whoever will be watching this video, um, and then the guidance came was talking about like the real emotions and the mind made emotions. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, like I have spoken that like a lot on my videos, and I like wasn't, I don't know, I just had this feeling of I'm not sure, like I understand the depth of like how staying in touch with our real feelings can change one's life, because I have experienced that myself. But I was just thinking, okay, like if this is the guidance, but I have tried it so many times, and I'm not sure, like is it reaching the right people, or like am I able to like communicate it, like the kind of depth and value this work has, like am I able to, like I was in doubt, like am I able to like communicate, is it me, like am I able to communicate this well enough, like the kind, like how simple this change is, and but the kind of depth and value and the change it holds, like for our highest good. So I just experienced this guidance that hey, I need to share today the about like emotions, right? How to stay in touch with our real feelings. And then like my mind started creating stories. Okay, so what if this happens? I've been doing it already, probably I'm not able to like communicate it well. I hope it's not, it's like reaching the people and people are understanding it. So my mind went into like all of that. And like that was a time when I was actually being like kind of unconsciously criticizing, self-criticizing as well, where I was like, am I able to like communicate it well? Like I'm never able to like communicate anything well. So that's like something that I'm working on my self-expression. So that's why I said like it's a really vulnerable share. And I do want to record my journey as well, because I want to be like really transparent in what I am going through. And how like this can help in your journey as well, with what you are going through probably as well if you're watching this video. So so see how in that moment I was able to anchor back into how I'm really feeling, right? How I'm truly feeling is that I'm feeling like madly and deeply in love with myself. But on the surface, with the stories that my mind started creating, the thoughts that I started picking up in my field were all about like self criticism. And then what I did was I anchored myself back into, okay, so um, like I am feeling like really madly deeply in love with myself. Like, how can I make sure that I stay in this feeling of love for myself versus criticism? and I forgave that version of myself, which was like self-criticizing, and I just let my mind know. I had a conversation with my mind that, hey, my mind, I know that you're picking up like these different things, but I am also aware that how I'm really feeling is this. So I really want to stay present in this feeling, in my true feelings of love for myself. And I'm gonna shoot this video based on the guidance that I'm getting, but I'm gonna shoot it like all through this video. I'm feeling like so much in love with myself, like with my voice, the way I'm communicating this message. I just feel like a lot of love for myself right now. So this is what I'm saying, of how being in touch with our real feelings can make a difference in our day-to-day life. And also the real feelings, they stay consistent over like almost like 7 to 10 days. And whereas the emotions that our mind creates based on the thoughts that we are picking up from the universal mental field, those emotions go up and down and up and down. So we will feel like 10 or 20 types of different emotions like in one day. Those are not the real emotions. So in India, like in Hindi language, there are two words. One is bhav and the other is bhavnaएं. So bhav is like our real feelings, and bhavnaएं is the emotions that our mind creates. So like it's really important for us to stay or anchor ourselves back into it. It doesn't mean, because our mind, like it doesn't mean like we can train our mind to every time we know that we are going into the stories, in the stories that our mind is created in a very valid way based on the thoughts it's picking up, right? To remind our mind that, hey, like this is how I'm truly feeling, so I choose to stay in this feeling of like how I'm really feeling, versus so see, like this is how we unconsciously manifest things in our life as well. We can't be in like two different feelings and manifest actually the result that we truly want to manifest. So for example, so if I want to manifest something, and if that is in alignment for me to be like madly and deeply in love with myself, then I cannot manifest that by feeling at the same time like all the self-doubt and like self-criticism as well. So it's important for me to now stop living my life by unconsciously just being guided or attracting things based on what the emotions that my mind is creating. And I choose to actually create my life, manifest things in my life based on how I'm truly feeling in the moment. Like I choose to go with that. So I would highly encourage. I'm not sure if you have watched my video, but I'll link it. I think a link will appear here, and I'll link it for you to see the difference between, in every moment, the three different kind of emotions we experience, and how can we choose to like be in the emotion that we are truly feeling. What are the two different types of emotions we are feeling? Because the moment I became aware of that, it just totally changed my life. Yeah, so I would highly encourage that. And yeah, thank you so much for creating this space for me to share this very vulnerable thing that I'm going through right now. And I really appreciate all your love and support. Thank you so much.